Well, it's the last time I have to fool this. That's a Bendix going out. It's not the starter going out, it's just the Bendix. It only does it when it's really cold. I checked it yesterday already. Well, Chatty Cathy needs to be tightened up again. That's how she got her name. Anyway, that's the introduction to this video, and fix to go to the laundromat, do some laundry, and try to install this near clutch cable. I mean, not clutch cable, choke cable. Anyway, how you doing, Bombshell? Say good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
It's laundry day. She always gets anxiety fits when it comes to laundry. I mean, we could have just 4 loads of laundry and she starts to panic and get into a freak out mode. But we'll shut the camera off until we get this choke kit unboxed. Got to kind of multitask. Anyway, let me shut it off for now. Okay, here it goes. This is called a choke conversion kit, and it comes with, this is the bracket that bolts underneath your dash. These are, you know, for the, I believe the Quadrajet 2 or 4 barrel carburetors. It's got that vacuum, I think it's a vacuum choke on it, or electric. And this is a conversion kit, but we're not going to be using none of these. We're going to be using this bracket here, and it comes with a little assortment of machine screws. We're going to be using that little, where that little hole is right there. I don't want to take it out of the package yet because I don't want to lose it. But it's a little brass fitting that you stick the cable through. And then that little brass piece goes in this hole right here. And then this little brass piece also has threads on the inside of it. See, it's got threads on the inside of it. And a screw. So this is going to go in there, in that hole. And then there's a hole in the side of that, and then that cable is going to go through there, and then you're going to take another screw and secure it. For now, it's going to go something like that there. And then I already got the thing that holds the cable right here, but that's going to go on there something like that. Looks like it's going to fit. Oops, see, I'm already dropping stuff. That's why I'm going to have to cut the camera off to do this, but screw's going to go in there, and then that cable is going to tighten right there, and then we're going to secure the cable here, and then that way it'll pull this choke open and close right there. got the choke and the bracket and the cable hooked up, ran underneath the hood. And the screw that goes on this, it locks the cable in place on that flange. It's the same thread. This is a Dorman. I think it's, yeah, there it says. It says it's a Dorman. The name of the brand is Dorman Help. And they do send the screws that will, the same threads that threads this is the same thread as the one that bolts on that shaft underneath the carburetor. I've already got the flange installed, but the problem is that screw is soft metal. And I barely got it in there, and I barely got it in there and tightened it down, and it's starting to strip. It's the same. It's the screw that actually goes with this, and this pokes through there like so. I ain't gonna poke it in there right now because I don't want to lose it. And then that threads through there, and this screw actually is it's supposed to meant to go. That screw's supposed to go into this brass piece right here, and then that's supposed to lock in there. But it's the same thread. But the problem is, this is very fine. I mean, this is very soft metal, so it won't tighten up too tight in there. So I'm gonna go to the auto parts store and get me take this piece right here and get me a match the threads up and go get me use this brass piece to match up the threads, because it's the right threads. It's just a soft metal. I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of them, so they're, you know, it's hard. Okay, here it is. Finally finished her. I had a hard time finding the screw at the hardware store. They just didn't carry them individually at Ace Hardware. They had some, you know, and this, that, and the other. It just wasn't, I don't know, he said they was out of a lot of them, but this come out of a receptacle. I kind of figured it wouldn't work because, you know, you figure a receptacle, like for plugging into a, you know, to screw the plate onto a receptacle in your house, the cover plate's on a receptacle. That's the screw that goes in the middle of that plug, and didn't think it was going to be hard enough steel, but it worked, and it's tight. Everything's secure, and she's going to start now at an idle. I guess I'll shut this video down, and I want to thank everybody for giving the advice that you give me, and thank you, Dave, and thank you, Brian Stewart. I really appreciate it, and I gotta go. It's cold outside, and I want to go inside and get toasty. Till next time, man. See y'all later.